We want a man who is so focused on his life that he can't even prioritize his emotions. And that's not a bad thing, okay? I think a man that is very strong in how he feels, even if he feels upset, negative emotions, if he feels these negative emotions and he's not necessarily letting it out, that's a very strong man, okay? That's a very, very strong man.
Here's something no woman will openly admit to you. We constantly test your emotional resistance. Every time we dramatize a situation, every time we create unnecessary conflict, we're measuring whether you'll maintain your center or collapse like a house of cards. The man who stays firm, who doesn't get dragged into our emotional storms, that's the man we deeply respect. Because deep down, we know that if you can't handle us, you can't handle life.
Women become obsessed with the men who refuse to be an active participant in the things that he has no interest in doing. Well, you might be wondering, okay, well, what is an active participant? An active participant means that you got no interest in doing the thing, but the thing is that you say yes because you're scared that if you say no, she's going to go and sleep with somebody else. That's what you think.
Never, ever, ever lose your mind over a woman. Listen to me. Never, ever, ever sacrifice your life or sacrifice your experiences over a woman that does not care about you. If she don't want you, you shouldn't care. If she don't want to talk to you, you shouldn't care. If she don't want to hang out with you, you shouldn't care. If she don't want to call you, you shouldn't care. If she don't think you look good, you shouldn't care. If she chooses another guy over you, you should not care. You do not have time to persuade people to text you. You do not have time to persuade people to talk to you. You do not have time to persuade people to call you. You do not have time to persuade people to check up on you. You do not have time to persuade people to love you. Worrying about her hasn't put $1 in your pocket. It hasn't put food on your table. It hasn't brought respect to your last name, and it hasn't put a roof over your head. Quit holding on to that woman and let her go. Now, today, why would you force yourself to continue to hold on to somebody that's clearly showing you that they don't respect you, nor do they care about you? Stop carrying yourself like you're nobody.
You know what's the difference between an attractive man and a desperate man? The willingness to lose. The attractive man is willing to lose any woman before losing himself. We feel it instantly. We can smell desperation from miles away, and it's repulsive. But when a man has that energy of, you can stay or go, but I'll remain who I am, that's magnetic. Because it shows he has something more valuable than our approval, he has self-respect.
You think, well, okay, she's going to go entertain other options if I don't say yes to this. So then you go, well, I got to say yes, and I got to go along and do all this. I got to go to the furniture store on a Saturday. I have to get, drug over to the candle store. Now I gotta, on a Saturday, now she wants to drag me over to the furniture store. By the end of it, you completely lose all of your priorities and who you are because you're just following along her program.
Women love emotionally unavailable men simply because we're so emotional. You might think that we want a guy to express our emotions to and for the guy to express his emotions to us. In a perfect world, right? Yes. But the thing is, as soon as we start expressing our emotions to these men and to a man, we want to have these strong emotions still. We don't want these emotions to be put away, right? We don't want a man to necessarily feel for us. We want a man to give us solutions. We want a man to think in his own perspective and not in our perspective. Because you want to know why? The emotion that we feel that you might think we want to be reciprocated, that emotion will weaken. It will weaken.
Rule number 1, always respect your last name. Never beg for texts, calls, links, or any form of attention. This is why I'm not bothered when she don't text me back. I'm not bothered when she don't call me back. I'm not bothered if she canceled a link with me. I'm not bothered if I see her with another guy. I'm actually ecstatic because you went ahead and showed me your hand. That way I don't gotta waste no more of what's most valuable to me, my time.
Don't chase women. Focus on yourself, and the interested women will come. You don't want a woman that acts interested in you because you're chasing her. That's fake love. That's fake attraction. That's fake. It's fake. She's using you. You want a woman who's actually interested in you. So you have to be interested in yourself.
Rule number 2, legacy before love. Never put a girl before your dreams and goals. At the end of the day, if you don't have anything, most women will decide to leave you before they decide to struggle with you. Think about it like this. Why would you want her more than you want yourself? Let that sink in. Rule number 3, believe everything you see before you believe anything you hear. She will tell you everything you want to hear in order to keep getting everything she wants from you. Actions speak louder than words. Quit holding on to that woman and let her go. Now, today, if a girl doesn't respect you, I don't care how much you like her. I don't care what she's doing for you. I don't care how good she looks. I don't care about none of that. You have to leave.
And you know, as I say this, it's sad. It's a sad world because women, we don't go up to men. We don't go up to men and say, hey, you look handsome today, or can I have your number? We don't do that, right? We want the chase, but we don't respect it. We don't, actually take it to the next step. We force the men to take it to the next step. It takes 2 to tango. It takes 2 to tango. If you don't want to be alone for the rest of your life, you gotta put some oomph. You gotta put some effort. You can't just expect the man to chase you all the way.
I will reveal the most guarded secret of female behavior. We don't want to be your number 1 priority. We want to be important, yes, but we want you to have something bigger than us in your life. A purpose, a mission, a vision that inspires us. Because when a man makes us his entire universe, we unconsciously lose respect for him. Why? Because if we are the most important thing in your life, what does that say about the value of your life? Be the man who builds empires, not the one who begs for crumbs of attention.